Last April, in Sydney, Australia, Alex Carlson gathered 12 of the world's best dating coaches for one special purpose: to reveal the latest, most cutting-edge traction, dating, and lifestyle advice ever offered. Introducing the Attraction Summit. And now you can watch the entire event on video at theattractionsummit.com.
I'm going to talk briefly about two exes of mine. One was in the finals of a lot of beauty pageants and modeled for about 10 years. Her life with women is, it's very hard for her to make girlfriends because they just use her. It's hard to do this without the pictures. When I first met her, I couldn't stop looking at her. I physically could not stop looking at her. The first time I got her back into my hotel room and she was naked, I didn't suffer from erectile dysfunction. My penis actually went into my scrotum and hid like a turtle. I was terrified of her. She was so beautiful. Now, if a girl makes friends with her, she walks the coolest club in town and just walks, ladies, do you want to come in? If a girl goes out with her, she stands somewhere and the club basically empties out of guys around her. And okay, if you see if you see a 10 and there's a couple of 8.5s beside her, what do? You're a coward. You could talk the 8.5s and hope you get an introduction to the 10. All of us are like that. I'm probably like that. So the girls who go out with her, all the 8.5s, you know, they got guys coming at them non-stop. But what happens when this 10's friend gets a boyfriend? Out of there, baby. Imagine a nice little girly dinner with, she's showing the new ex to her best friend, and her best friend looks like Miss Universe. No, it's just not going to happen. It doesn't mean the girl's bad. It just means it can be quite hard for women like that to form relationships with women. A lot of them can be quite lonely. I brought a girlfriend of mine who modeled for Elite for 8 years over and spent 2 lovely weeks with Rebecca and I. And she said that this was probably the closest female friendship she'd had in 4 years. And this girl's dated numerous celebrities and all sorts of other stuff. But she just finds it really hard to make female friends. And the only female friend she'd really had was her ex-girlfriend who she obviously had a sexual relationship with. It can be quite hard for these girls. And some of them, you get them, they make just the best girlfriends. They're so loyal because it's so hard for them to find a guy who's not scared of them. And, you know.
And now you can watch the entire event on video at theattractionsummit.com.